loving tears came to you. At such a moment, if you take your hand and just put it 6 to 8 inches away from your body, right here, you will feel sensations. If such things did not happen to you, I can do something horrible to you so that you experience something. We can chop off your right leg. If you chop off your right leg, the leg is gone, but still the sensory leg may remain intact for a period of time. You heard of this phantom leg? Leg is… physical leg is gone, but the sensory leg is still there. This means sensory body has a structure of its own. If your energies become very vibrant and exuberant within you, your sensory body all expands. Whatever… suppose my sensory body became as big as this, now you become a part of me in my experience. If it became as big as this hall, all these people become a part of me in my experience, because my sensory body has stretched. We can do a small experiment. You okay to be a guinea? Hello? Yeah. What we will do is, with your eyes closed, you have to do this, but right now observe me. What you do is, with your eyes closed, just rub this briskly like this for 2 minutes, let me say, 1 minute, and briskly. Okay, keep your eyes closed and just hold your palms 3 to 4 inches away from each other with your eyes closed. Something happening between your hands? Hello? Okay, please open your eyes. So just a little bit of rubbing, you didn't do it for a minute either, just 20 seconds. You rub it and suddenly something happening between these two hands, simply because of vigorous movement, the sensory body has expanded. You can feel something happening right here. You know why people are rubbing each other all the time? It's an effort to include someone who is not a part of you as yourself. If this happens, if this happens in a very basic physical level, we call this sexuality. If it happens emotionally, we call this love. If it happens mentally, it gets labeled as greed and ambition and conquest. If it happens on the level of your sensory body, we call this yoga. Now, yoga means union. Union does not mean you caused the union. Anyway, it is happening as one. You allowed yourself to experience it. That means the walls of self-preservation you loosened up a little bit, that's all. Why you want somebody close to you, why you want a loved one in your life is, somewhere you want to loosen the walls of self-preservation where you don't have to worry about protecting yourself. Suddenly you feel one with them. And once you feel one with them, in some way you want to be in touch with them because you're trying to loosen up your sensory body in such a way that you can experience that which is not a part of you as a part of yourself. Now, this need not limit it to be one person or anything like that. This need not be biologically connected. If you can sit here with your life energies at its peak of exuberance, you will experience the whole universe as yourself. Then we say you're a yogi.
And you had that experience 34 years ago. You talked about it a little bit yesterday. I'm just curious, for those of us that haven't had a peak experience where we've had this sense of union, what advice, what step would you take if we are at that place where we think, all right, I'm willing to try this out. I'm a skeptic. Don't know what the sensory body is. I had a little taste of it here. What would be the next step if we wanted to try for ourselves?
See, let's describe what is being a skeptic. Being a skeptic means you don't believe anything unless it truly makes sense to you. Most people are just downright suspicious. But they think they're skeptics. No, they're not… they don't qualify as skeptics. They're just suspicious about everything. This comes from a certain fear within you that everything around you can be wrong. Suspicion means you made a conclusion about something that you do not know. Believing something positively or believing something negatively is not different. They are the same things. You believe something that you do not know. If you… skeptic means, whatever I do not know, I do not know. I don't assume things in my life. What I know, I know. I think everybody should come to this much sense and straightness in our life that what I know, I know. What I do not know, I do not know. It's perfectly fine. I do not know, it's a tremendous possibility. Only if you see I do not know, the longing to know, seeking to know, and the possibility of knowing arises. So if you're a skeptic, you're an ideal candidate. If you're a believer, we have to make you, debrief you because…
Get the shredder out.
because you assume too many things that you do not know. You know the geography of heaven, though you can't operate the local Google map.
Well, good. Well, we'll be taking questions